pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line, those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. The Trojans look to keep this drive moving.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's a new set of downs.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
That's a 1st down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And the Trojans moving quickly down the field here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a receiver. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Shotgun formation, there's an inside give.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, third down in the red zone. Can they convert? He lets it go. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They'll give it to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype, the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
And the Volunteers will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
gets set up here. It's third down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings out fourth down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Man, this one is going to stay. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. A deep shot to the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounced back here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. There's an inside handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the receiver wide open for an easy catch. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. It's a shotgun run call. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The ball is hustled to the line to run the hurry up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. will take a timeout while they check it out. And the Vols pick up enough yardage for a first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
It's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Volunteers. No chance to catch him now. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in last position. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Tough position here. Second and long from the 14. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game in the first half.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Up him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
And the Trojans trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, USC. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right in the double coverage and pays for it.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
The shotgun handoff here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quick throw over the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two.
He's in the clear. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. And the Trojans are in the red zone now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass caught on a comeback route. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in and build the lead before the break. First and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
A play action, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And, in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. I think it would have been potentially another touchdown. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep again. And it's caught inside the 10. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Extending the play now. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Volunteers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Here's that defense shifting again. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, USC.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Volunteers churn out another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
You know, we talked this week with the offense coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an outbound, the catch made. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The ball is hauled in.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the back gets the football. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Barnes. And we're able to get him down.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. They line up on 3rd and goal. Got to think this is score down territory, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Sophomore run down after a nice run.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage what the defense gave them.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. They continue to roll up the score.
Lone coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Receiver makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
But one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's the target, and it's complete.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. He's going to take off. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quick throw over the middle. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Quarterback operating an empty set. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The ball is free inside the 5. The defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
So not what the coach was hoping he here. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
Well, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that sack we might see the referee step in there and put the 2 hands over his head, signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1-yard line. Very fortunate to avoid giving up 2 points there.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They'll try to throw it again, backed up on third and long. And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. An inside deal now from the shotgun. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Run quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lane.
He's looking deep here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
No, kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Powerful offense back out in the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits, sacks, and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. He's got enough for the first down and still going. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
A deep shot to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Picks up the first and still running. Tackle made after a big gain to be 1st and goal at the 7.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
The Vols hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time a completion.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Important 3rd down play coming up. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 19 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. The receiver grabs it.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
And the Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And he'll drop back here on third down. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The offense is back out on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. Nowhere to run. Up to Allen for no gain.
Well, not the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. And now the handoff. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. He hands it off from the gun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Trojans will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's the return. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. He stays alive. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Crosses the touchdown, USC. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
Set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Snags the quick throw. And they'll get him down that time.